The moon has always fascinated humanity. People have made up stories of how it formed. For centuries, astronomers also have studied the moon for clues to its makeup and origin. Hi, and welcome back. In today's science episode, I will talk about exploring Earth's moon.
Exploring Earth Moon. Let's make a review of some of the most important missions to the moon. In October 7, 1959, Russian space probe Luna 3 returns first pictures of the moon's far side. In July 31, 1964, US receives perfect photos from uncrewed probe Ranger 7 before it crash lands on the moon. June 2, 1966, Surveyor 1, first of 7 U.S. Surveyor missions, makes the perfect soft landing on the moon. August 1966 until August 1967, 5 lunar orbiters launched by U.S. photographed virtually the entire moon. December 24, 1968, Apollo 8, along with its crew, becomes the first mission to orbit the moon. July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 lands on the moon. Neil Armstrong becomes the first human to set foot on another celestial body. April 11, 1970, Apollo 13 launch explosion causes mission to abort and astronauts barely make it home. July 30, 1971, Apollo 15 lands on the moon. Crew deploys first lunar roving vehicle. December 11, 1972, Apollo 17 lands on the moon. The first geologist visits on the last crew moon missions. Now, how these missions help us understand more about the moon? Let's learn about two specific missions in this video. Surveying the moon. There is still much to learn about the moon, and for this reason, the United States resumed its studies. In 1994, the Clementine was placed into lunar orbit. Its goal was to conduct a 2-month survey of the moon's surface. An important aspect of this study was collecting data on the mineral content of moon rocks. In fact, this part of its mission was instrumental in naming the spacecraft. Clementine was the daughter of a miner in the ballad My Darling Clementine. While in orbit, Clementine also mapped features on the moon's surface, including huge basins. Impact basins. When meteorites and other objects strike the moon, they leave behind depressions in the moon's surface. The depression left behind by an object striking the moon is known as an impact basin or impact crater. The South Pole Aitken Basin is the oldest identifiable impact feature on the moon's surface, at 12 kilometers in depth and 2,500 kilometers in diameter. It is also the largest and deepest impact basin in the solar system. Impact basins at the poles were of special interest to scientists. Because the sun's rays never strike directly, the crater bottoms always remain in shadow. Temperatures in shadow areas would be extremely low, probably never more than -173 degrees Celsius. Scientists hypothesize that any ice deposited by comets impacting the moon throughout its history would remain in these shadow areas. Indeed, early signals from Clementine indicate the presence of water. This was intriguing because it would be a source of water for future moon colonies. Mapping the moon. A large part of Clementine's mission included taking high-resolution photographs so a detailed map of the moon's surface could be compiled. Clementine carried cameras and other instruments to collect data at wavelengths ranging from infrared to ultraviolet. Based on the analysis of the light data received from Clementine, a global map of the moon also was created. that shows its composition. The Lunar Prospector. The success of Clementine opened the door for further moon missions. In 1998, NASA launched the desk-sized Lunar Prospector into lunar orbit. The spacecraft spent a year orbiting the moon from pole to pole once every 2 hours. The resulting maps confirmed the Clementine data. Also, data from Lunar Prospector confirmed that the moon has a small iron-rich core about 600 kilometers in diameter. Icy poles. In addition to photographing the surface, Lunar Prospector carried instruments designed to map the moon's gravity, magnetic field, and the abundance of 11 elements in the lunar crust. This provides scientists with data from the entire lunar surface rather than just the areas around the moon's equator, which had been gathered earlier. Also, Lunar Prospector confirmed the findings of Clementine that water ice was present in deep craters at both lunar poles.
I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye!